Welcome back to, well, another episode of Sports Talk. So, I want you to picture this. You're standing there, right? Start line of a half marathon.
Oh, I know the feeling, the nervous energy.
Exactly. Months of training behind you, your gels are all sorted, pacing strategies locked in, and
The lucky socks. You gotta have the lucky socks.
always the socks, non-negotiable.
Right.
So the starting gun goes off. You finally settle into your stride, you're finding that rhythm, and then you hear this weird sound right next to you.
Wait, like a runner breathing too hard or something?
No, more like whir, click, click,
Oh, God. Okay, that's slightly terrifying.
right? You glance over, and there is literally a bipedal robot
Just casually jogging next to you?
perfectly in step.
And the wild thing is, this isn't some CGI movie anymore. This is the actual Beijing humanoid robot half marathon. Year 2 is coming up, like right around the corner, April 19th.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, I think it's absolutely brilliant.
See, brilliant is a strong word. I'm leaning more towards, mildly terrifying, but, fascinating.
But it's progress. If we rewind to 2025,
When it all started,
right, the baseline, they basically said, hey, let's just throw these robots on a real 21-kilometer road course, not a lab.
not a treadmill,
Actual streets with, cracks, gravel.
and the occasional confused pigeon just wandering into the course.
Exactly. And the breakout star last year was, what was it, Tiangong Ultra?
Yeah, Tiangong Ultra. Big guy, like 1.8 meters, 55 kilos. But, it didn't exactly sprint.
No, it was more like extreme power walking.
With a very serious attitude. But hey, it finished in 2 hours 40 minutes, though, which honestly beats a lot of my weekend runs.
Respect where it's due. But wait, out of 20 robots that started, didn't only like 6 actually cross the line?
Oh, it was pure chaos. Servos literally overheating, knees buckling, batteries just giving up mid-stride.
Oh, my favorite was the one.
The ankle screw?
Yes, the ankle screw shearing completely off at kilometer 15. The engineers were like running in with extra positioning pins.
It's the mechanical equivalent of duct taping your running shoe together at mile 9 and just praying to the running gods. But here is the massive asterisk on that 2025 race. All those bots, remote controlled.
Right, so a guy in a follow car.
With a joystick, like a really expensive RC car, trying not to trip over its own feet. But 2026, see, this is where it gets crazy. 38% of the field this year, fully autonomous. Wait, like 0 joysticks?
0. No human puppeteers. They are visually scanning the road, judging the curves, dodging potholes.
All in real time. That is an insane leap.
From balancing to actual cognition. And they are fast now. In testing, the top bots are hitting 15 to 20 kilometers per hour.
Whoa, hold on. That's not a jog. That is a highly competitive, top-tier pace.
Yeah, and organizers are saying there's a certain probability a robot breaks 57 minutes and 20 seconds this year.
That's the human world record.
Yep, on an actual road course.
See, this is my issue, because running is, it's about the human spirit, right? The fatigue, the grit. We gotta keep something sacred.
Oh, come on. It is human achievement, just expressed through code and titanium.
Fair enough. And to push that autonomous future, the rulebook is savage. You use remote control, you get slapped with a 1.2x time penalty.
Ooh, so a 2-hour finish magically becomes
A 2 hours and 24 minutes.
brutal. Plus, they have actual Formula One style pit stops for battery swaps. And the course itself, it runs right through Nanhai Park,
Yes, okay, this is my absolute favorite part.
where the deer are.
Just put yourself in the hooves of a deer for a second. You're just chewing grass, minding your own business, and suddenly,
A whirring humanoid sprints past you at 12 kilometers per hour.
honestly, it's going to be the most shared GIF of the entire year.
But let's be real, people are tuning in for the wipeouts.
Oh, 100%. The bot veering into the bushes like a rogue Roomba, or the one that just freezes mid-stride.
But those failures, that's the whole point. I mean, a marathon is a brutally unforgiving test. Humans have tendons that act like springs. We sweat to cool down.
Robots don't. Every single step is intense, active computation. They're fighting heat buildup. And that's why this matters way beyond sport. It's a massive stress test for embodied AI.
Right. So if a robot can survive 21 kilometers of cracked asphalt and wind,
It can easily navigate a factory floor or a hospital.
exactly. So where does this leave actual sports? Robot pacers?
See, a robot pacer gives you mathematically perfect splits, but it has zero empathy. When I'm dying at kilometer 18, I want a human who can sense my fatigue and tell me to keep pushing.
But what about as a sweeper, like that robotic dog in Hangs Out, just making sure nobody gets left behind?
That I can get behind. Augmentation, not replacement. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. As we've seen from the test events, these robots are still very much in their teenage phase. They stumble, they overheat, they do things that make their human engineers sprint across a field with a laptop looking panicked. And honestly, that's the charm. It's the imperfection that makes it relatable.
There's a famous story from the 1968 Mexico City Olympics. John Stephen Aguirre of Tanzania finished last, injured, hours behind. When asked why he didn't quit, he said, "My country did not send me 5,000 miles to start the race. They sent me 5,000 miles to finish it."
And the organizers here have that exact vibe. To finish is glory. So when you watch this race on April 19th, just watch the engineers.
Yeah, sprinting alongside their bots.
Literally laptops open in their hands, the terror and pride on their faces. You realize the machines are doing the running, but it's human ambition crossing that finish line.
Perfectly said. All right, thanks for tuning in to Sports Talk.
Catch you at the finish line, and hey,
Yeah?
try to stay ahead of the robots.
Good luck with that.